Duplantis coming in at 5 meters 62. Mondo passed at 5.52. This 5.62 should be a formality and is. And I tell you what, it's like an optical illusion. He gets up to the required height and keeps on going upwards, up and up and up and way over that one. There is so much more to come. Remember, set a world record here when winning the world title last year, about 14 months ago. And has he got something special in store? There it is. Look at that high point. Oh. There's a big jump in there today, a big vault in there today, but will we see it come out from Mondo?
5.82, the bar moved up to the pole vault. Mondo Duplantis first attempt. There you go. Makes it look, well, that's so easy, doesn't it? Past at 5.72. I can tell you that Kendricks, Marshall and Nielsen, we saw Kendricks clear, Marshall and Nielsen did go clear eventually. Duplantis then clear at 5.82. First one to clear at this height. And by some margin. Yeah, the press conference the other day, you just could sense a little bit of, I know everybody wants me to have a go at the world record. 18 months or so has been phenomenal. So Obiena, after his first attempt, only he and Duplantis left, as we said, and Tim, you suspect that he'll get over this straightforwardly.
Well, he should do. Mondo, that first attempt at 6.02. It's only his third vault of the day. Ooh, gives it a tickle, but it stays up. Well, isn't that funny? Because when we saw him clear, I think it was 5.62 a little while ago, he was way over it, probably way beyond that height, 6.02. He goes clear, and that might well be enough to win the competition, because of course Obiena now needs to go over the next height, 6.08, and that is way beyond the Filipinos' personal best of 6 meters exactly. Indeed, if Obiena can nail 6.02 in his second or third attempt, that would be a lifetime best and national record. Duplantis then out on his own. He's used to glorious isolation, this man, and then putting on these exhibition vaults for one crowd after another around the world. And he's a lovely fella too, Mondo. Very easy to chat to. If you saw him in a hotel lobby, just walk up and start chatting to him. He's not one of these athletes who, perhaps understandably, would be reluctant to chat
lead right at the end of the season.
Well, world record attempt from Mondo Duplantis. He cleared 6.02. Obiena had his 3 attempts at 6.02, a new personal best for the Filipino. He failed those. His consolation second place with a second time clearance at 5.82. Slightly lackluster from some big names behind those pair, but this, a world record attempt from Duplantis. The bar, 6.23. Oh! Does it yet again! He loves this venue! Does Mondo Duplantis. A year ago, 14 months ago, a world record to win the world title here in this arena. And here, he nails it again. First attempt, his 4th vault of the day. And Duplantis just keeps edging upwards and upwards towards the stars. 6 meters 23. A world record here. A second one within an hour at Hayward Field.
He's Doug, the first to congratulate him, his mum there as well. Sensational scenes. And when you think, Tim, 6.22 was indoors, wasn't it? He's only done 6.21 outdoors. This is an outright world record. Ben Broders, all of the other guys, all supporting him. To see Jeff Hartwig there, all the pole vault gang hanging around. Well, I was watching him earlier on today and thinking, is he really ready for this? You know, is he a little bit tired? No, not at all.
But Steve, his world records tend to come when there's no pressure applied other than from himself. He's done away with the opposition, he's got the competition won, and yet again he responds to the bar, to the challenge that is laid down to him personally. It's not a competition, there is no competition for him 99% of the time. He's out there way beyond the rest. I mean, do you just think nobody else could clear better than 5.82 today? He clears 6.23. He's nearly half a metre better than the rest of the world now. Gives it a clatter, but goes clear.
I'm not sure I've seen Mondo as pumped as this. I mean, you're going to celebrate, of course you are. Look at this. Maybe he didn't quite think he had it in him. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Put the bar straight up to the world record height. And yes, of course, it shouldn't be that easy, even for him. I mean, people have been talking about him. Could he do 30, 40? But you've got to do it not incrementally. It's not about just adding a centimetre. It's hard now. He's reached these heights which are difficult, even for Mondo Duplantis. So why shouldn't he celebrate? Brilliant performance from him.
But we talked earlier, Steve, about how he is getting stronger. He's getting bigger, wider, more muscular year after year. You go back 4 or 5 years and he really looked like a kid. He was quite lean, just had an astonishing natural ability. And don't let's forget that this is a lad who was vaulting his parents' back garden when he was 4 or 5. His dad was letting him do it just for a bit of fun, and then he'd go off and climb trees and kick a ball around and do something different. But he's got vaulting in his blood. And Mondo now, as he builds, becomes bigger and bigger, and the years go by. And we mustn't forget that he's still only 23, so the heights are getting bigger and bigger. And I've been saying for a long time, I think this fella will vault 6:35 eventually, something like that. And he's getting up there. I might have to revise that prediction.
It was interesting there. They wanted him to take a picture. And you'll know why he didn't want to do it. He's taking it now because that white line behind is the edge of the discus quadrant, and he was just waiting for we still had a couple of throws to go, which we'll see in a second, while we just enjoy the celebration for Duplantis. I mean, you made the point, Tim, you know, as I said before, he wins the competition, and that helps him then just to go, right, okay, I don't have to think about putting the bar, just go straight to the world record height. I'll give it a go. And first time over, thank you very much.
Where's my brisky? Well, he's fresh, isn't he? And I don't think he's going to vault any further. I don't think he's going to go, I'll do a 6:24, do a boom cut, move it up a centimetre in time. That's not his style. Not at the moment, anyway.
He's over in Agent's corner there. I thought he was heading over. I think there's some libation over there. I thought he was heading over for an early celebration. Not quite. 6:23. What a day. Well, while that celebration was going on, we were reaching the end of the women's discus.